It's Week 11 of the National Football League. And we'll be watching the Huskies' creative quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Huskies and the Ravens on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is... Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and partner, look at this Anchorage team entering play. The beat goes on, doesn't it? A perfect 10-0 to start the campaign.
And it's a good locker room to be in, too. Guys don't show up on game day hoping to win. They expect to win. And so far, they've yet to have a letdown.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, and they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers. Because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
And no touchdown pass. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now a hit and a loose football. The Ravens offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he's run the ball well to this point in the season, right there in the mix for NFL leaders in rushing. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Ready, hut! Ready!
On play action. Love to throw. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
On the set.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and get a the open guy for a nice pickup.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again. Just like last week, each game is its own entity, treated as such.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Let's go.
Play fake. Here's Love. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
But when I reviewed last week's game and saw the 4 touchdown passes that he threw, I thought about you during the Turkey Bowl last year. You guys had the same stats, except he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award with his.
He got touchdowns. I got picks. I like going back watching the film with you, and we thought it was a good performance in person. Obviously was, but you thought even better on tape. It was really something to watch.
Yeah, what I loved was how he spread it around. A lot of people involved in the passing offense.
Okay,
4 touchdown passes culminated it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go
18,
up and
five
down.
here.
But when it's time to go, turn
Here we
your
go.
shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Panther Street. Rig it. Bronco switch. Bronco, go.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a fourth down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on first and second down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on fourth down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on first and second down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
Street. Hut.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. That fourth down decision, unconventional but effective, and they indeed come up now with a 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs.
Hey, check that. Street. Check, go.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 54 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy. In this game.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 5.
Let's go now.
They'll keep it on the ground again. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. But you look at this defense. They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they are facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. McKinley finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Huskies go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
Ready? Hey, check that.
Off the play fake, Love. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Let's go. Hot.
Love, they go play action now. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
On the jump.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they got things rolling on this drive.
Set go.
Now Love. his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 12 yards there as they move the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set!
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Set! Ready! Ready, ready!
And they'll keep leading on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st
Cowboy
down.
80.
Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Reload! Reload! Ready!
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
On the ready! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Load! Load! Get it!
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 89 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he's just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision
check
to find
smash.
the holes?
Go.
And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Taken down at the 30. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 7.
60 Eagles! 6! Let's go now! Hut!
And they'll give him another shot on the ground. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens' 25. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8.
Set,
it's
go.
3rd and 2. And now here's a carry heading left. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game.
Ready! Hut, hut!
Back to throw. McKinley eluding the pressure right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Alert! Alert!
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Huskies take a 3-touchdown lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third
60
down.
Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go. Shut up.
Love looking to throw it. Pressure comes and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this returnable for Harris. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Huskies offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position.
Ready.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Ready, ready. 19 Lion.
Operating from the gun, McKinley. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 64 yards. And the Huskies continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 28-0. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, and delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And able to get this out to the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left,
let's go.
More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set.
Working out of the gun. Love. Throw left side complete. That's Fields.
Now, faster.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that's one where if you get your hands on it, you should expect to make the play. That could have gone for big yardage, but he just couldn't get it to stick to those big minutes.
And that is caught. It's Davis. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Now a 2nd and 2.
Set it.
Love now. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Swift as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. That time a 6-play drive. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing to start the drive. McKinley, flush to his right. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Set. Go.
A final shot before break. McKinley steps away to it, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Huskies offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but with the wheels as well. NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns.
Ready.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Ready. Big Lion.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher.
Here we go.
A really nice run.
Set go.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 141 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now they try the right side here. There he goes, right side. Touchdown. A big play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Huskies are able to stretch out their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done. It's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Ready, go. Ready.
On the ground to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
And they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Now 3rd down and 7.
Come on.
In motion comes the tight end left.
Set up.
Here's Love. Room here to run. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
On 1st and 10, Swift. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Encroachment, defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Reload.
Once again, it's Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Down. Ready.
Swift going to try up the middle. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Set up. Hut. Go.
Throwing. Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ready, break. Let's go now. Hut.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Set, go.
Play action this time with Love. Rolling to his right. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Hut.
Swift. Touchdown, Baltimore. So a very important first drive of the 3rd quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Here we go, here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Escaping the pressure right. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Set!
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. From the 23, here's second down and 7.
Come on, set! Go, Chap! Go, Chap! Ready?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
Ready, set!
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here we go, set! Ready?
On third down, they're going to run for it. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Man, 216 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to
Ready?
move. Tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Set it! Ready?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. It's a gain of a yard, and that'll set him up now 1st and goal.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Well, if this defense has any hopes of getting back into this game, they've got to start right here and keep these guys out of the end zone. That's a good step 1 on that play.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Huskies add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
Ready? Set go.
Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Here we go. Here we go. Check go.
Back to throw now on first down. Going across the middle, and Goddard's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24. That catch, by the way, number 505 of his career, and that ties him with a couple of other tight ends for the past, Frank Wycheck and Dallas Clark.
And those guys are excellent players, but how about what we're seeing right now? 505 and rising.
Oh, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Set up.
Looking to throw. Love. He finds his man. Complete. That's Fields. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 47 yards. And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now down to 20. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down.
Come on, set. Ready.
Back to throw. Love. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Here we go, set. Hot go.
Operating from the gun. Love. Open man is Goddard, the tight end.
Hurry.
This will be stopped about
On
2
the ball,
yards
on the
shy
ball,
of the
now,
marker.
now.
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Again, it's Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Fields. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Alert. Roll,
Back to
roll,
throw
roll.
again. And for a third time tonight, it's intercepted. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Every day, let's do what we do every day. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, praise y'all. Let's go. I know you hype. I know you hype. Dig down deep. Playmaker, step up right now.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Down.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish here in quarter number 4. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7.
Jair Brown on the stop there. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Ready?
And they'll keep leading the game back to the ground. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
Let's go, y'all.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy.
Let's
I don't know
go
if they're
now.
doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense.